1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Sycamore tree, dream a little dreamer.
Hey guys, how's it going? So yeah, so this third part really is going to be cut up in little sections of things I've done over in the last couple days really. But I will be showing stuff that I'll be doing ahead in the next days and all that stuff, but just kind of show where I'm at right now. I basically just put blocks, I put the blocks up and stuff for the cage. I've got these little side cavity kind of delete boxes that I made. Basically just to get rid of like a lot of like all that emptiness and just dirty, just cleans it up. But yeah, no, so now I'm basically just going ahead and cutting the dash apart. So you can see this, I'm just cutting all at the bottom and making it flat with that piece of whatever this is. I'm just cutting all the bottom in. I know I'm going to be doing a motor swap and all that kind of stuff later on, but until then I'm going to just clean up the dash, make it look more like race-like, to run with the BP that's in it right now. It's just a temporary thing, but at least that way it can kind of look decent until all the motor plans and everything kind of fall apart. So yeah, I will be doing a lot of narrating in this video to cover like footage and stuff that was taken. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys again at the end. See ya. So yeah, now we've got the tube in. You can see it right here. Oh yeah. So yeah, this is 1.5 inch Dom tubing. So it's the best stuff really you can use for roll cages. Especially like, well, for structural reasons too, right? Compared to seamed pipe. And even with that, when you get the tubing that has like a seamed tube, when you bend it, it just kinks and it's horrible. This stuff bends so much nicer, it's stronger, and definitely looks a lot better. So yeah, I do have this, I have this big tube bender here that I can use. This thing's pretty friggin' heavy duty. And we definitely need it for Dom, because Dom is a lot tougher to bend. But yeah, no, this thing's gonna work great. So what I'm doing now, I have the little drawing that I did like a while ago. This thing. So I am going along kind of what this is. I'm probably gonna change up a lot of stuff while doing it, either moving some of the tubes around or adding more. I mean, I have 3 full lengths. I don't want to use 3 full lengths, but I definitely want to make this cage nice and strong, and at the same time I want it to look pretty freaking badass too. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of roughly cut 1 length for the main hoop. So the main hoop of the cage is like the first thing you got to do really. And once you have that main hoop bent and installed, tacked in whereabouts you want it to be, that's when everything just starts falling into place. Once that main hoop is in there, everything just kind of goes bam, 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 because you're building everything off of that really. So the only other thing that is, I guess, more as complicated would be the tubes going along from the top corner of the main hoop along the door frame all the way to the front blocks that are currently already tacked in. And apart from that, really, it's just measure the gaps, cut the tube about it's 1.5 inches, like 3/4 inches longer on both sides, so then when you go and notch it, they fit up nice, perfect. I don't want these giant ass gaps. They got to be nice, tight fitting. I am TIG welding this cage, so I need those gaps to be nice and tight. Obviously they will be they'll be beveled a fair bit. Trying to think what else. That's pretty much it for now. So I have a couple days to do this, and then this car has to be out of this shop, and I have to bring it back home. So I did promise that I was gonna have a full, like almost step by step on the cage, but with the time that I have, the tubing, I thought I was expecting, we'd be able to get it a lot earlier, but we are Thursday already. So I'm very, very tight on time. So I will be taking a lot of footage while I'm doing it. I'm not gonna record every single time I'm bending a piece of tube, and every single time I put a tube on. What I'll do is I'll cut the piece, I'll bend up the main hoop, then I will start that, and then after every 2 pieces, because everything's basically mirrored, so every 2 pieces when I go and tack it in, and I'll bring it and then update you guys on how it's going and all that stuff. I know it's a little inconvenient in a way, but I will try to get as much footage as I can possibly get while I'm doing it. But do understand, I am on a kind of time crunch to get this thing tacked in, welded, and out of here. So it'll be cut obviously in little segments, flowing in a steady stream, hopefully, of every bit that is going in it. So I will be continuously updating in through this video, step by step. Kind of what I am doing is just not as detailed as I would have liked it to be. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that, bend the main hoop, and just kind of cut the ends, tack it in, and then I'll see you guys right back once that thing is in there.
I'm feeling high. I'm feeling high. I'm feeling high. I'm feeling I'm feeling high. 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 I'm feeling high.
Hey, so yeah, no, I have that main hoop done. This thing over here. It's kind of hard to see, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, that's the main hoop. It's gonna have to be adjusted just a little bit, but it's just kind of tacked in there now to base everything else off. So now, originally I was gonna make a separate bar go and follow that door frame, but instead I'm just gonna bend up a full front frame that is gonna do that, and then I'm gonna link these with the bar going across here, and then I'm gonna make a cross going over here. The reason why I'm doing that instead is the fastback has the top latches, and if I do it along the door exactly like that, then those latches I can't use. I already made it so that in the back I can still use the latches. That way it pulls everything nice and neat and where it should be, instead of just making those plates and bolting it up, and you kind of have to fuck around with like pushing it to get that seal. So that way I find it's going to make it much easier. It's a little different than what originally I was going to do, but we'll see. So now I'm going ahead and bending up the front tube, well, the whole front section. That's going to go basically from the footwell up along the windshield, across the windshield, and then over on the other side. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now. This piece is a lot longer than it's supposed to be, but I figured I might as well make it longer so that way I can trim it. I don't want to do it and then all of a sudden I get there and it's too short, because this material is very expensive. So that way I can just kind of go do that, and then the offcuts I'll be able to use later on for the little joiners and all that kind of stuff. But I figured one length I can use for the main hoop and that whole front main